What is going on, my dudes? Tystra here, back again with another Genshin Impact video. And if you guys like the content, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And as always, if you guys have any comments about this, obviously put it in the comments section down below. I would love to hear what you guys think. Now, today we're going to be talking about the Hues of the Violet Garden event that has been going on for a good long while now. And I want to kind of just review it and kind of showcase the goods, the bads, and, you know, the horribles of this event. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So first things first, what you see here is the main screen, and there's plenty of events that are inside of this event that are really, really cool. Ultimately, you could see the different prizes that come with this event. You could see that, one second. Boom. All right. You could see that there's all these different scrolls. You get Mora, you get the weapon enhancement materials, obviously the crown and Supremos. You can also get a free Xingqiu when you complete all of those following steps. Now, if you don't have Xingqiu, or if you need constellations for Xingqiu, this is definitely the place to do it, because again, Xingqiu is free. So free to play players, this is a great thing for you to do right now, is to get this done. You have, as of this, when the video releases, you have 5 days. 5 days to get everything done. Go get it done, because getting Xingqiu is actually pretty worth. He's still one of the best 4 stars in the game. Now, let's go ahead and go to the Legends of the Kasen, or the Legends of the 5 Kasen. These are where you're going to see your massive story events. Now, the story is actually not too bad. You get to see a lot of returning faces like Venti, Kazuha, Yoimiya, Klee, Ayaka, obviously Ayato's in it, Yaimiko, Xingqiu, Albedo. You get to see a whole bunch of stuff, and it really is kind of seeing the events of the 5 Kasen be a part of the current era of Teyvat. So it's really cool. I don't want to spoil too much, because there is a character that plays a big part, and I'm pretty sure that if you guys have already beaten this, you already know who it is. But I definitely think that you should play it to kind of have a little bit of fun, because the Irodori Festival isn't meant to be like super, I would say, in tune with the main story. This is a side story, and you get to find out some really, really, not really funny. You get to find some really good information about this certain character. So I would definitely suggest that you do these stories, especially since you get a good amount of Mora. I mean, look at this. You get 40 times 8 or 4 times 8. You know, you're getting, what is it? Am I stupid? 4 times 4, that's 160, 32. You get 32 or 320. sorry, I'm rambling. 320 primos, and you get a decent amount of other stuff. When you complete the Act 4, you get the crown, and you also get the little background, which actually has all 5 of the portraits that Albedo does during the story. Now, when we go into the actual event details, there's actually these 4 things, and I think that just kind of spoils it right there on who the other character is. But if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But you basically get all these different types of events that go on. The first thing is the poems that you have to complete, which honestly wasn't that great. You could literally just click through and be perfectly fine to, like, you could ignore this. So in my personal opinion, this was a terrible part of the Irodori Festival. It was all free shit. Excuse my language, but that's just how it is. You get the scrolls, you get the books, and you get 120 primos out of it, so that's not bad. So far our primo count is at 480 primos altogether. Next, you have the Wither of Wind Winds, or basically Theater Mechanicus. Now, I am actually very upset about Theater Mechanicus. As you see, I did not try really too hard. This Theater Mechanicus was terrible. Absolutely dreadful. It was not fun. It was more so a chore. They should have just went back to how Theater Mechanicus should have been. And yeah, that's really all I could say. It wasn't worth it. Well, it wasn't worth going and getting the extra 20,000 Mora and the 6 enhancement materials. Not really worth it for each set. But if you do the regular base set stuff, which is pretty simple, you get 60, 120, 180, and then 240 on top of the, what is it, 440 that you get. So that's 620 primos already. So that's not bad. I would say do it just to get all the other stuff done. Again, you do not have to score the 2,500 to get anything meaningful. Sorry, MiHoYo, but that's just the case. It's how it is. So far, this event was bad, but this event was the worst one out of them, in my personal opinion. Now, this parry event. Now, this basically, you're fighting opponents with no elemental skills. You're fighting, well, no elemental skills on you, and you have to parry their attacks, basically. And honestly, it was fun. Like, it wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but when it comes to, like, out of all the events, this was the best one. It's not saying much, but it was the best one. I still had fun with it because you get to fight all 4 different enemies. Like, you get this Nobushi, you get one of the Tenryou commissioned guards, you get another big boy Nobushi, and then you get our homeboy right here, this Shiba attack dog, you know. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, I guess, in the sense. A lot of fun. So I would definitely give this an A. Well, not an A. I'd say a B. I give it a B. I want to see more to it, but you know, I digress. And then, of course, you get the whole like floral pattern, making flowers event, which honestly, it is what it is. It's boring. To be quite frank, this was only better than the other 2 bad ones because of the fact that it was only boring. That's it. It was super easy to do. You get how many primos? You get 160 primos. So you get the primos from here, which is like 160, and then you get 200, 240, 280, 320. So 320, you're getting over 1,000 primos for the whole thing. But this one, I think, was your best bet to get primos easy because really all you got to do is look at what it, like, you get a minute to do it yourself. But honestly, you could wait the minute and then it shows exactly what you need to do. Completely boring, useless event, but at least it was still better than dealing with Theater Mechanicus. Yeah. I would say, honestly, with the side events, it wasn't the greatest. However, when it comes to the story events that you were doing and the overall getting, you know, Xingqiu, like getting the Legend of Kasen's event stuff is actually not too bad. It was just the side events weren't really that good. Now, why is that? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't understand why, when we had so many good events in the past, like big events, that this fell so short. It was so strange to like watch it fall like that. Especially when you had such a crowd favorite of Theater Mechanicus, and it did perfectly fine in my opinion. I honestly don't think there was nothing wrong with the previous Theater Mechanicus, but apparently HoYoverse did. And honestly, they were wrong. And I have no words. So I'm going to have to give this a rating of 6 out of 10. And the only reason why I'm giving this a 6 out of 10 is because you had half of the event that was really, really good, or a little bit more than half, with the stories and then the parry opponents event. But then you had on the other side of the coin the terrible parts of the event, like the floral arrangements, you had the poems, and you had the Theater Mechanicus revamp, which was a downgrade for sure. And then, of course, if you do all that stuff, you get Xingqiu, which Xingqiu is still one of the best 4-stars in the game. So I definitely have to say that this would be a 6 out of 10 for me. I didn't have that much fun with the Hues of the Violet Garden Festival, or the Irodori Festival, however you want to call it. But I did enjoy the storyline. That was the fun part. And finding out about a certain character that you probably saw in this video was a little bit of a treat. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for day. That's going to be it for today. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the Irodori Festival, or if you thought that this was a lot better than what I'm saying. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, guys, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. We will be back again here in, as of this release, 2 days, to release another video to y'all people. And of course, we also got a special video at the end of the week. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Take care and be safe.